Hello everyone and welcome back to the Foot Manager 2020 simulation of Euro 2020, and this is just essentially this is the last summary video before the semi-finals, the final and the tournament overview. So let's take a look at what happened in the quarterfinals. First things first, Norway took Germany to extra time where Toni Kroos led Germany to another victory in the competition. 121st minute winner from 25 yards. Fantastic goal from the player of the tournament so far by a considerable distance. Then one of the favourites of the tournament were knocked out 2-0 to Italy. Again, 5 straight clean sheets from Italy. They've kept a clean sheet in every single one of their games, and their defence is looking impeccable at this point. You know, if you can't score against them, then they're not going to lose. And that's exactly what Italy's logic has been. Their history is based around Catenaccio, which is all about defensive structure and positioning and just preventing goals from going in. And that's carried them this far. 4 wins and a draw from their 5 games in the tournament. And they've played really, really good football while doing so. But they managed to knock out World Cup champions France at the quarterfinal stage, and setting up a really nice looking semi-final, which is actually going to be our next game. Portugal knocked out Belgium 3-2. They went 2-0 up. Belgium then equalised to 2-2 before Ronaldo smashed in the winner in the second half to take Portugal through to the semi-finals. They're going to want to keep their crown, and lately they've played really well. After the first 2 games where they lost against Germany and then surprisingly to Hungary, they didn't look too confident playing, but then rescued it in the last game and then have won both the round of 16 and the quarterfinal games, and they've looked a lot better doing so. Their confidence is growing. They're playing good football. Obviously, not quite defensively sound football, but they're playing good football nonetheless. And finally, in my opinion, I think the upset of the quarterfinals, England beating Spain 3-0. Fantastic performance from England. It was really professional. It's not like England in the usual knockout round competition. Obviously, if this was real life, the scoreline's probably the other way around. Spain would tear England apart at a quarterfinal round. The psychology's not there, whatever it might be. But this isn't real life, unfortunately. And England have surged through to the semi-finals. But before we take a look at who plays who in the semi-final, let's just take a look at some of the stats in the competition. England are the outright top goal scorers in the competition with 15 goals from their 5 games, averaging 3 goals a game. Fantastic return for them. Italy second with 12, Spain in third place on 11. A couple of the other teams left in this. Obviously Belgium, but actually Belgium are out. So yeah, we've got England and Italy, the 2 top goal scorers here, and then Germany and Portugal on 10 goals apiece. England, the only side to have won every single one of their games, which is actually quite phenomenal. England also have the best shooting accuracy, I can see that, and that's been a big reason why they've scored so many goals in the competition so far. Turkey still just about beating Germany in terms of average possession, but Germany obviously haven't played a game more and probably against more difficult opposition as well. But incredible statistics here, especially England winning all 5. And let's take a look at some of the player stats as well. Marcus Rashford is top goal scorer outright with 6 goals, and amazingly none of them have been penalties, which you can see Immobile is on 4 goals, but 3 of them have been penalties. Then you've got, Haaland scored 2, Ramos scored 2 penalties, and you can see Haaland there on 4 as well. Obviously, 2 of them being penalties. Ronaldo scored 4, didn't score in the other couple of games, but he's getting his shooting boots on now, and it's paying off for Portugal. When he starts scoring, then Portugal starts scoring, and that's essentially the main reason why, he single-handedly dragged Portugal this far anyway. In terms of assists, Isco and James Maddison on 4 apiece. Obviously, the likes of Isco, Dembele, Modric are not in the tournament anymore, so of this list of 3 or more, only Insigne and Maddison are left. So really it's a battle between those two on who can get that crown of top assists. We can see also most clean sheets, Donnarumma, 5 straight clean sheets. Neuer and Pickford have kept 3 each. Patricio's kept 2, but Gianluigi Donnarumma, the 21-year-old, keeping 5 clean sheets. And it's absolutely incredible that Italy have got to the semi-finals of a major tournament and not conceded a goal at all in this tournament. But what else have we got here? Obviously, some of the teams like Hungary, where Golaski just went on a tear, saved so many efforts here. And one thing that I'm trying to find is player of the matches. There we go. Toni Kroos, 5 straight man of the match performances, and it's absolutely incredible. I've never seen someone claim so many man of the match awards. He's made so many key passes here, 11 more than Paul Pogba after 5 games, and by comparison to the playmakers from the other side, Verratti only 22 created. In comparison, James Maddison only 19 created. It's absolutely outrageous how many chances he's created in the tournament so far, and whether Germany win this tournament or not, he must be player of the tournament. He absolutely has to be. But what does the semi-final look like? And we can see some of the stats there. Average rating for Toni Kroos, 8.56, outrageous. So the semi-final, actually let's look at it from this view. Germany versus Italy, Portugal versus England, and 2 really tasty looking ties there. Germany and Italy probably the 2 favourites to win it. Germany, Toni Kroos is leading them, and they will need every ounce of creativity from Toni Kroos to qualify against Italy, who have yet to concede a goal. Italy, on the other hand, have been specialists in counter-attacking football, they've been really, really dominant, and it really wouldn't surprise me if they beat Germany and if they went all the way. I think Italy have been one of my favourite teams to watch in the tournament so far, and I think this is going to be an absolutely incredible game here. The second game, a little bit of a grudge match with European Championship history between these 2 teams. Portugal versus England. Obviously there's no Wayne Rooney to antagonise, for Cristiano Ronaldo to antagonise, but England will want revenge from 2004, but Portugal, the current holders of the competition, will want to keep hold of their crown, and I think this is going to be a really, really good game. England have looked fantastic in the tournament. Portugal building up a lot of momentum recently as well, so it will be really interesting to see how both of these teams line up, approach the game. Portugal have looked good on counter-attacks. England have looked just dominant over pretty much every team that they've played so far, and are the only team to have won all 5 of their games. But we kick off tomorrow with Germany versus Italy, and I, for one, cannot wait. But I'll see you for that episode, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for future episodes, and make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss a video. And I will see you tomorrow for Germany versus Italy in the semi-finals.